Sunshower, right?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let everybody know where you're from, what you do in the band. You know the routine.
My name is Casey. I am the guitarist and singer for Sunshower.
My name's Diego. I'm the bassist for Sunshower.
My name is Vasco, and I play drums for Sunshower.
Nice. Okay, so I got to know the name because I've been trying to figure out where the heck it came from. Because you guys are 3 guys here, and you sound like a flower, you know. So Sunshower. Where does it come? Where did you get it from?
That was all Casey, to be honest.
Is it?
I mean, it's actually a couple of years back, I thought to myself, if I ever make my own band, Sunshower is a cool name, and it's not
is a cool
taken.
name.
And there's also a Chris Cornell song called Sunshower. I think that's like a little bit of inspiration for it as well.
Okay.
But-
So is that the type of music that you do in Sunshower? Or-
I mean, Chris Cornell is one of the best vocalists of all time. I can never compare to him. But, I mean, him stemming from, his grunge band, Soundgarden, and, Audio Slave and all that. Definitely grunge is... I mean, we haven't even gotten to influences yet, but, yeah, definitely, like, grunge is actually one of the early influences and inspirations for Sunshower.
Okay.
It's still, like, is part of our music, so...
So, let's say I've never heard of you guys. Like, who would you compare yourselves to?
That's an interesting question.
Hum.
Hum. A lot of
Yeah.
people say we sound like Hum.
Hum?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know that band.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
They're from the 90s.
90s
They're
band, really good.
Really?
They're
They're
Yeah.
from the
That
90s?
That one
That's-
is Heavenward. Their third album.
So, it's so funny because, like, back in the day, we didn't have social media. I got my first computer when I was married to my ex-husband. So it's like, I don't know, like, people would be like, oh, so-and-so is my favorite guitarist from such and such time. But we had, like, Teen Magazine that we had to buy to actually find out, like, the names of people and stuff. We didn't have.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm horrible when it comes to, like, names of people and even bands, but names of songs, if you say the songs, I'm like, oh, yeah, that one band back in the day. You guys seem so intelligent these days, knowing all the names of people and stuff, because
Yeah.
It's
I am
easily
so
accessible
lost. Yeah,
to us,
it really
so
is.
we
And
got
it's
it easy.
taken me, how long have I been doing this podcast? It's taken me this long to figure out that's why I sound so dumb when I do these podcasts. People are like, what the hell is she talking about? She's doing something about music she knows nothing about. But I do. I just don't know names. So I'm sure if I pulled them up, if they're from the 90s, then I probably have definitely heard one of their songs.
Yeah.
Have you heard Stars?
I don't.
That's like the
That's their
biggest
big-
one.
Yeah.
All right, sing it for me.
How does it go? What's the chorus of
She
Star?
missed the train to
Oh.
Mars. She's
Wait.
out back counting stars.
Wait, what does the melody go? You probably
I'm going to play it. I'm gonna play it.
after the podcast.
Okay. All right. So, when did you guys form?
Ooh.
Okay.
Last year.
Last year.
No,
Like this
we,
lineup?
No, we, yeah.
Yeah.
This lineup, probably like last year, right?
Yeah.
Almost last
probably
year.
like
We started like no.
the fall of last year is when we solidified the 3 of us. That's when Vasco joined in the band after our previous
Okay.
drummer moved to Gainesville for school.
Okay. So, prior to Vasco joining, how long? Like, who started? You came up with the name, so obviously you must have started
Yes.
it, and that was after your previous band, or
Oh, it
before
was at the same
before.
time.
Okay. All right. So, where you gigging? Because I haven't seen you guys play live yet. Like, how many shows have you played, and is it typically down in Miami? Is that why?
Yeah. I mean, we've played a handful. We started off at TM Poets just like any other local
Every
band.
single other band
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. But, the original lineup was me, Tess Gray on
Oh, this
bass.
is the band that Tess was in. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Now it's all coming.
I know
full
you're familiar
circle.
with her.
Yes.
And then the bass. No, sorry. The band. His name is Adrian. He was in the band called Exile, and now they're called Avery Neutral.
Okay.
But we're just close friends, and so it was a little bit of a super group because we were all in other bands.
Okay.
And then I just wanted a project to do my own songs kind of
Yeah.
thing, and then they had to leave to focus on their own projects, and then I got another bassist, another drummer, our
then
friend
another
Ryan
bassist.
on bass, and then our friend
Bass.
Declan on drums, and then Ryan moved, and then Declan had School of Rock to focus on and school stuff.
But then Ryan also played drums after.
yeah.
So Ryan went from bass to drums.
Yeah, Declan
Wow.
left first, and then Ryan moved to drums.
That's
and then
funny.
I came in on bass.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryan introduced me to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when Ryan left, is when we got Vasco.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we just off topic talk about your hair? I love your hair.
Thank you.
Like, how do you keep it so it looks so tamed yet so crazy,
Conditioner.
but so like, what do you put in it? We have to know.
So like after I like wash it in the shower, I dry and I put on leave-in. and then,
Okay.
like a curl, like a smoothie.
Okay.
Where it just kind of holds the curls in place.
It's perfect. I
Thank you.
love
Yeah.
it.
He gets that a lot.
I'm sure. How could you not?
Thank you.
Okay, so back to the band. The reason you're here. So you mentioned the, different players in the project. Do you do a majority of the writing, or how does that work?
Yeah, I
do you
would
have
say-
stuff out right now that we need to go
Yes.
listen to immediately?
Yeah. I would say, I write a lot of stuff on the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I'll bring it to them, playing on the electric, and then make it a whole band arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're starting to try to write more like as a group
Okay.
together, like new stuff. But I have so much material, so we're just
Yeah.
working it out. And
Yeah,
Okay.
I say Casey usually brings the ideas. Like he brings out a whole like planned out song, on like just guitar and him,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah,
we
but-
kind of like decide. Oh, like let's cut this here, or let's move this there, or let's add this.
Yeah.
But that's like recent, because
Right.
before it was just kind of like, we joined Sunshower, and then like Casey had already a set.
yeah,
So
so
it's
I like
kinda-
teaching
Right.
them my songs.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
But now recently we started writing together and
Okay.
stuff. So
All
it's
right.
been cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but we do have music out.
You
had
do
asked
ha-
that.
okay,
Yes,
yep.
we dropped a double single in
Nice.
April, and then we have another single before that, which is like a grunge song called "In My Dreams," and then before that we have a bunch of acoustic demos out of just like me, because that was before like we could afford to record, so I
Uh-huh.
just put out some acoustic demos of me.
I was just
So-
going to ask, where are you recording, and like, what's that process like?
Okay, so far we've recorded with this guy named Frank.
Oh, Frank is awesome. He just did. He actually came here to record to my house with my daughter.
No way.
Really?
All right, Frank, hold on. Let me just make sure it's the same Frank. He is amazing.
Has
Most
to be the
likely, he
same.
recorded
His
all
stuff
of
sounds
Petrichor's
so
tracks.
clean.
Yes.
He reached out to my daughter, but you can keep talking while I'm trying to find
no,
this.
he definitely knows what he's doing with his portable rig. He'll record you anywhere.
That's why he came here.
Yes.
This guy.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's him.
He's amazing. I will promote him.
Yeah.
Frank, everybody gotta
Yes,
go
yeah.
follow
cheap
him.
too if you're trying to, start out.
Yeah.
record
Frank
with his band.
underscore recording underscore music. Go follow him and then
Yeah.
We
hit him up for the
recommend.
next time.
Yes.
So clean. It was amazing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Love
to
the guy.
interrupt you. Okay, so go on.
Yeah. So we've done all of our band singles with him so far,
Okay.
but we do plan on recording soon with actually his father,
Yeah,
who
my
has
Okay.
a studio,
Nice.
sound engineer. So
Imagine Studios.
we're saving up money for that.
That
but,
works out perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's convenient, but
Yep. Okay.
yeah,
That's awesome. That's so fun. It's such a small little scene,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
yeah.
Literally.
It,
So
right?
small.
So small,
It
yeah.
is.
So small.
So you guys started the band, joined the band after he had already accumulated some of the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there any stuff that he said, all right, this is what we have so far for the band, and that you hated? That you were like,
There's nothing
I,
I,
don't know.
hated. I don't think there's anything I hated. I think we definitely think differently on certain stuff, but we kind of work on it and we compromise. you
Right,
know?
okay.
We're okay, maybe let's do this, but this way, so we compromise. But I mean, Casey super talented. I
Yeah.
love all of his songs.
Stop.
But yeah, nothing I hated ever. Because
Okay.
I asked him to. I heard Sunshower live actually at one of the shows we had
Okay.
with Mindstate, and then I was like, "Yo, Casey, if you need a drummer,
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, hit
See,
me up.
that's
Yeah.
a huge compliment in itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't hate anything he writes.
no,
I just
super cool,
kinda,
yeah,
Do my thing to what he
yeah,
does.
Yeah,
Right.
they both add to it, and we all share music taste too.
Right.
So I mean, we're playing what we like to hear
Yeah.
and like to listen to. So
That's important. There's a lot of bands. Like I did this one band that one guy was like heavy metal, one was country. It was like such a variety, and I'm like, how do you guys even agree upon what you're gonna how you're gonna write a song? Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. But
Yeah.
wow.
all right, so you said that you did Tea and Poets. What other venues have you played?
We have played at Skatebird.
Okay, that's a cool one. That I would love to do an event there.
Yeah,
That's
that was
super
actually
cool.
our first.
I don't see them doing events anymore, or maybe I'm
They
not
just
tapped
had a
in.
punk
Oh,
fest.
really?
Yeah, they just had a
Really?
punk fest
Okay.
down there.
Yeah, because they used to have events like every Thursday
remember-
for some time.
I remember Las Nubes played like 2 years ago. Like they had this huge fest. It was like a huge stage and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
let
was
me just
super
tell you
cool.
something. That I am new to the Las Nubes.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, though! As soon as I
They're so sick.
I was like, "Whoa,
They're so
they
sick.
are
They're
amazing."
so sick. I love
I
it.
literally sent them a fangirling message.
Really?
I haven't heard back yet, but I
Wow,
sent
no,
them.
yeah.
They've been around for a while.
So
They're really
good.
That was
So
super
good.
sick.
They remind me of a band that I absolutely loved back in the 90s. I cannot remember what band, though. I was messaging the photographer I use. I was like, what band is it? And he doesn't know what I'm talking about. So. But yeah, so
Yeah.
good.
Skatebird was our first show with this lineup, actually.
Okay.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
September.
Nice.
September of 2023.
3. Yeah.
Awesome.
Here we are. But we've also played at
Sandbox.
yeah,
Sandbox,
Sandbox,
okay.
Miami Beach. That was a
Anchors
nice
Away.
one. No, we haven't played Anchors Away yet.
We almost
We
did.
haven't. We're playing
it next month.
13.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That
You just
the
hosted a show
owner
there.
is so awesome. I'm going to send like everybody to Anchors Away
Yeah.
to play. He's so cool. He's so easy to work with. I really like
Yeah.
him. I really,
Yeah.
really like him.
Oh, Black Flamingo too, right? Or was
Yeah,
it?
as of lately, we've been playing at Black Flamingo.
Okay, how do you
brewing a
like it
lot.
there? I've heard like mixed things about that one, just because
Oh, I
all
like
the
it.
metal for the building it echoes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sound wise, I mean,
I heard
it's
they're easy to
fine.
work with. They're really cool, but the sound wise, it yeah.
Usually the person that hosts shows is Jeff
Okay.
from Equinox.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
they have sound people, and
yeah.
I haven't had any
It's okay.
bad experiences playing there.
I
Okay.
I like the sound. I don't know why, but sometimes I hear bands and they sound. Maybe it's because it's so loud there.
Right.
That it just sounds like I don't know, good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just sounds more powerful. It's so like,
Yeah, it's very like
compact.
echoey. I would say. I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds cool. I will say, like in general, like the monitoring isn't very well. You can't hear yourself for vocals very well.
Okay.
But that's like kind of like in any DIY venue. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
thing. Like you have to
Mhm.
learn how to deal with.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I mean,
Okay.
it's a cool place. People show up.
Yeah.
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 What was your favorite one that you played at so far?
Favorite? Well, a big thing to mention. We did a weekender, a little two in a row day show thing with his other band, Mind State.
Yep.
We went up to Gainesville and Orlando for that.
Oh, that's cool.
So the Gainesville
awesome.
show we did was one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Where'd
Yeah,
you guys
that
play
was
in
cool.
Gainesville?
It was the Ox.
The Ox. Okay.
And it's Respite events. That's the company, and they're
Okay.
super sick. Actually, I think the Ox like just got shut down though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
because of like I think the building wasn't in good condition. Like they couldn't sign.
Yeah, it was
whatever
kind of
they
like a
had.
hole in the wall
Ah.
kind of place.
To be like an official venue, and then they got hit with like it doesn't
Yeah.
work, and so now they need to like get money to
Yeah.
fix it. or
Yeah.
Now they lose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened to that. They're still doing events somewhere like in other places in Gainesville, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Because they're like, whenever you for us, especially people our age, like we want to hit the college town like
Yeah,
audiences.
absolutely.
So I mean that's great that they're doing stuff in Gainesville. So
How old are you guys?
I'm 18.
19.
Wow.
20.
I'm turning 20 this year.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
youngs.
We're young.
Youngs.
Yeah.
You're youngins.
Yeah.
He just graduated.
I literally just.
Congratulations, you did it.
Thank you.
Are you planning on going to college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to Berkeley up in the spring.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do Dade for now. Miami
Okay.
Dade.
Hey, it's all the same degree. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I have a college dropout member of my family, my daughter, but I'm not a big advocate for college just because like what she wants to do, she can't get a degree in. So why waste the
No,
money?
that's valid.
I'm not
I
one of
think-
those parents that are like, gotta go to college.
No,
It's
I
like,
think
whatever you wanna
not
do.
going to college is good as long as you have a plan. You
Yeah.
know, you can't just not go to college and be like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit down. You know,
That's
if you have
what
a
I told her.
plan and it's like you're good. Like
I am 100% for vocational school, but go learn the trade, whatever it is that you want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
But like I have too many nieces and nephews that have been to college and they have their degree and they're doing nothing with the degree. So
Yep.
that's why I
Yeah.
told my daughter she was going, and I could tell that she was trying to like get out of going days. I said, listen, if you don't want to go to college, I trust me, I didn't go to college.
Mhm.
I know things are different these days, but I'm not. You're just going to get into debt, so don't do it.
Yep. Yep.
'Cause- But okay, so local bands other than Mind State, what is your favorite local band? Like name a couple of them.
Oh,
Okay, a couple. Don't gotta say number
A
one.
couple. Dime.
Dime
Dime,
is super
okay.
sick.
Yeah.
Amp from Dime, great person, the bassist.
Yeah. Okay.
Super
All of
sick.
them, they're
His
super chill.
store is unfortunately closing down. The store he worked at is like a music store.
Oh.
But he called everyone in the scene and was like, "Oh, like we're giving discounts, like and like hit up my store."
Wow, that's
you know,
cool.
whatever. So super sick guy. Everyone in Dime is super sick.
Yeah,
like,
everyone died super chill.
Yeah, heavy
Um,
gaze.
yeah, Graves
I mean,
too.
yeah.
Graves,
Graves. Okay.
from super sick band. Everyone in the band is super sick.
Bonus.
Bonus.
What's the
I've never
dog?
heard of Bonus.
They're
I
so
love
good.
asking
It's
this
like
question
math
because
rock.
They're like like emo.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Midwesty.
Yeah.
So
Super
cool.
sick. Like, yeah, amazing.
Um,
Palomino Blonde's been around for a while.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
yeah.
been.
Super sick.
Yep.
There's so many bands.
too many to name.
There are
Coast.
so many.
Smelter
good-
too. Smelter's super sick.
Smelter, they also sound like the band we mentioned earlier, Hum.
Okay.
So they're
okay.
kind of the same sort of vibe as us
Yeah.
I
in a
gotcha.
Our
way.
friends, like we have a bunch of
Friends, yeah.
like No Truth,
Shout out No Truth. Hardcore.
Hardcore,
Yes.
Gutter Snipe,
Gutter
that
Snipe
one.
Hardcore.
Earworm.
Earworm.
seen Earworm.
Tommy from Petrichor is little sisters in that band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, they're up and coming, but they're
Cool.
exquisite. They're
Okay.
also wonderful.
They're
people.
writing super cool things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they haven't been around for a while, like probably a year.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're relatively
Less than a
new.
year. Yeah, they're super talented.
Um, Esterlin, they used to be called
That's so
Koye.
I
but-
went to Virginia with them because they needed a fill-in for their lead
Okay.
guitarist, and they had a festival up there called Mac Rock.
Nice.
So I went to Virginia with them. Super
You're
sick
touring
experience.
young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're going on a tour.
Yeah, mine's just
next
going on
week.
tour this.
Oh, I
this
saw
summer.
that. Yes.
You saw it? Okay,
I'm joining
Yes.
them too.
Yeah.
That's you're bringing. Don't tell me. You are bringing. Don't tell me. You're bringing. Newly opposed.
Yes.
You see?
For
I
a couple of
Yep.
dates. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're also playing with some band from I think Connecticut for 2 dates.
That's awesome. That's so exciting. It's like these are the experiences that you're never gonna
Yeah,
like.
for sure. That's what I tell
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself.
It's so exciting.
I hope we could be there like
It is-
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing the same
100%.
thing.
We're
You
trying
can.
to. Yeah, I mean, for this tour, it wasn't possible to bring Sunshower, but we're gonna probably do a weekend there later this year, and we want to bring Sunshower for that.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're like brother bands. Like Mind
Yeah.
State and Sunshower are all best friends.
Right.
Like
Yeah, we all hang out all the time.
Yeah.
That's important too, because
Yeah.
that's where you build your chemistry.
Yep.
You're gonna. Yeah.
definitely.
So all right.
Wait, one more.
Yes.
band.
Yes. Please.
I'm wearing this shirt off. I love you this much.
I played guitar for them.
Oh really?
yeah.
Yeah.
You currently?
So Emmy, the drummer
For
of
like 10
for like 10 band, like Palomino Blonde.
Uh-huh.
She played with
Graves,
Smelter too.
Bonus.
Graves.
Okay.
I went to high school with her. When I was a freshman, she was a senior.
I also did too.
Yeah, he did too.
But
Okay.
I left the school, but I was
Yeah.
Such a small world, right?
Yeah,
Very.
and so she needed a guitarist because that's her like solo project kind of.
Okay.
And they were opening for Roar,
Okay.
this band, yeah, big huge band. And so I got
That's
to play
exciting.
at Gramps and open
Awesome.
for Roar. It was amazing. Yeah,
That's awesome.
she's super awesome. Yeah, super talented.
so good.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's I love
I love you this much.
this much. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. I'll have to check that. But
for
you
some
you
of
only
the
played the guitar the one time?
yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
okay.
she, I mean, her guitarist couldn't make it, but she kind of switches members around sometimes. Like it's just like her friends, and this was kind of like
That's
a solo
cool.
project. So yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
so as far as your music goes, where do you find the inspiration for the songs that you've written?
Okay, let me think. Hum, as mentioned, just melodic heaviness, that kind of distortion, that is that tone I really love and strive to kind of go for. But Smashing Pumpkins, I know
Oh.
you know the Smashing
Yeah.
Pumpkins.
Yes, you
Amazing
know I
band.
love the Smashing Pumpkins.
amazing band.
Yes.
Yes, but even artists like Jeff Buckley,
Sunny Day Real Estate.
Sunny Day Real Estate is a big
Oh,
one
yeah.
for me.
My daughter used to love
Like
that.
that-
Well, she probably still
Yeah,
does.
it's
But
that 90s kind of emo sound, especially vocally.
they went and
especially
saw
for
him.
me.
Where'd they go see him? Sunny Day Real Estate.
Culture
Orlando?
Room?
Oh, maybe it was Culture. Yeah, it was Culture,
Culture
Room.
Room.
That's
Yeah,
what she
I
saw.
wanted to go to that.
Yeah.
I should have.
Yeah, we were gonna go, but we went to Narrowhead
Oh, okay.
instead.
Yeah, and
We were
Gramps.
like, oh, we can't spend so much money on 2 shows.
Yeah.
It
That
just
was
gets
different.
expensive, man.
No, yeah.
is.
For
Okay,
sure.
so go on.
Yeah, Sunny Day Real Estate vocally is especially inspiration for me, but also just instrumentally, the sound. Great band.
I feel like we take a lot. Like we get compared a bunch to like 90s band. Like
Yeah.
Hum,
I
and
love
then
that.
Indian Summers, this emo band, and it's just like it's like
Yeah.
huge like 90s emos like
Yeah.
sound. Like if you hear Calm, this band Calm,
Okay.
it's like a Duster before Duster, and then It's like us, kind
Yeah,
of.
Okay.
basically, yeah.
But
Okay.
besides that, like early Sunshower inspiration would be like grunge. So Nirvana and Alice in Chains was definitely like, especially for our earlier stuff, but also still finds its way into our music we still make.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad thing.
Yeah.
We're inspired.
So
we're
good.
inspired like literally by 90s band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the
It's
90s
all
bands were
90s
like,
based.
Yeah.
they were so good.
Exactly.
The
yeah,
best
Yeah.
decade
So
for music.
good. It really was.
So.
It
no,
really
I
was.
love the 90s, everything about it.
So good.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can go and tell your inspirations.
But I don't know when when I'm making like my bass lines, I just kind of like take from what I know,
Mhm.
since like from all the music theory that I know and all this stuff, and like I just kind of like I don't know, I just kind of like
He just kind of likes.
yeah. It's hard to explain because I just kind of play and hope that it just comes out right.
Right.
You know, like every time I'm playing, it's something like I'm messing it up in some way, like in a good way.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
not in a bad way.
Okay.
No, I felt that, yeah.
Yeah. Diego's really creative with his
It
bass.
definitely doesn't stick to root notes or anything like that.
I,
Yeah.
like if
No,
I
I
were to
don't.
do something like that, I wouldn't remember what I had just done. So
Yeah.
I'd be like,
yeah, that happens to me. That happens to me. a
Does
lot.
it?
Yeah.
It's hard
Okay.
to remember, but like you just hope you know.
You gotta trust.
especially if it sounded good.
Yeah.
But I know. I remember most of it, and then. Yeah, like he said, like I don't play like the root notes. Like usually, bass is supposed to play the root notes, but
Mhm.
like I played jazz with my friends
Uh-huh.
for like a long ass time, and so I just learned about like
Theory.
yeah, like
Yeah.
inversions,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna do that. And
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just did like I just always put the chords in like an inversion or something, just to expand it a bit more.
Mhm. Okay.
So like, he can keep like he usually does like a wall of sound, like more like
Yeah.
not necessarily droning, but like maybe like one chord like more open, and
Right.
then I'll put like a note below it to expand it to
Okay.
make it a different chord.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's still the same.
Yeah, yeah. Super
vibe.
sick. Yeah, the way he writes is super
Yeah?
sick. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I could never be a musician. I couldn't. It would be awful. I have
Yeah.
no like what I'm not the word talent, but no what the fuck is the word? Imagination in that sense. You
Oh.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
get
I
you.
couldn't ever
Like creative.
creative.
Like I
Yeah.
can't draw.
Yeah.
I can't.
Me
like, when
neither.
I try to draw. I doesn't make sense.
I
to
can't
me.
draw
Like,
either.
But music it makes sense. It's
Yeah.
like so weird.
Yeah, I can't draw either. Like my handwriting's horrible.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Well, most
kindergarten.
guys' handwriting is horrible.
No, but mine is really, really bad.
I bet my husband could put you.
Really?
Oh, it's like
Mine is like a first grader and me like probably write the same.
my husband's convinced his is so bad because he's really left-handed and they forced him to write right-handed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
That's what he says.
That's
But
the
he is
excuse.
left-handed. He
That's the
pitches
excuse.
left-handed. He does everything left-handed except for right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Vasco, what are your drumming
What do you?
Oh.
influences?
Well, I kind of take a little bit from everything. I mean, I
Mhm.
went to school. I went to high school for like a magnet program in concert music,
Okay.
like classical percussion.
Oh, cool.
And I also played jazz drum set in there. So I mean, I kind of like have a little bit of everything, you know.
Right.
But I like a lot of modern alternative rock bands and like their drumming.
Mhm.
I'm also into this band called Loath, metal, and like their drummer's amazing. Sean, I don't know how to say his last name, but his name's Sean
Okay.
from Loath. Super sick drumming. I'm also very like minimalistic in my setup. Like I have like a rack tom, floor tom, and like two huge cymbals, and
Okay.
like that's it.
And that's it?
That's
Okay.
all I need.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to be like all flashy with like all the toms or anything
Yeah.
like that. Like, no.
Yeah,
The-
I don't have pedals.
You don't
I
play
don't
with
have pedals.
pedals?
I just
No.
plug in and then I'm playing.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very raw sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Vinny from Medicine Room, he plays with a ton of cymbals. So it's like the last show I had with him, I'm like, I brought extra stands for you because I know he loved. But then I got too drunk and I forgot to give him the
Oh.
stands. So he either found him or he just didn't
Yeah.
play with them.
That's
Rebarzone, I
funny.
can't remember.
Wow.
So okay, so let's move on to You Can Tell Mom Anything segment, where I'm going to ask questions so your followers can get to know you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So other than playing in the band, do you guys have jobs outside? Well, you just graduated high school.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you work through high school?
I did. I had a job. I had a job at a like poke like it's like poke
A
bowls.
poke bowl place?
Yeah.
Okay.
By Kendall. I don't have that job anymore. and I wanted to get a job this summer, but I can't because I'm going on tour.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get a job and be like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be gone in 2
Yeah.
weeks, and like next week, no one's gonna hire me. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I have to wait after tour. Just like, thank God I have some money saved up that
That's
I can
good.
use for
That's
tour.
smart.
Yeah, but
You know, I've never had a poke bowl. Ever.
Really?
Ever.
I don't like seafood,
me
so
neither.
I mean,
Me
My-
neither.
what?
Yeah.
it was just a job I had the opportunity to
Hey,
get.
it gave you money.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy.
I work at. So I used to work after school care.
Okay.
At Reef Elementary,
I would kill someone.
and
I couldn't ever do that.
Yeah.
I so much respect for teachers and people that
Oh.
that work with children. I couldn't do
it
Wow.
was like 18 pre-K
Oh,
kids.
it.
And
Hell no.
I don't. It wasn't terrible, but there was just one kid who was so bad. But-
There's always that one kid.
But you got this
That one
one
kid.
message from that little girl, remember?
oh yeah, I get sweet messages. From
Yeah, like it was like,
parents
oh,
give-
like the parents give them like a card, like, oh, like she talks a lot about you.
Aw.
Like that's I think that's a cool part of the job.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
Yeah.
If you survive it.
Yeah.
To get to that. Yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
But and then so I was working there, and then they asked me because the janitors needed help over the summer, because over this summer, they take out everything from the rooms and they clean them.
Okay.
And all that, so it's the whole school. So they needed help from someone. So they asked the people in aftercare if they could come help, and I said yeah, because I need
Yeah.
to work
Exactly.
for money.
That's cool.
It's only over the summer, but yeah, it's nice. It's
And they also let him
cool.
take those 2 weeks
Yeah.
because he's coming on tour with us.
Oh, nice.
So,
So,
it works perfectly.
Perfect.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
And for me, I've been working at Bird Bowl
Yeah.
Bowling Alley for the past 3.5 years.
Yeah, this guy, loyal bird bowl.
What do you do there?
I'm a customer service representative. So basically, I go around, you know, helping people out when they have like a mechanical issue on the lane. I'll call
Okay.
it in. I'm also kind of like a bus boy, so when they leave, I'll clean the table,
Okay.
wipe it down, and you know.
It must
like-
be good. You've been there a long time.
Yeah, well, I'm a bowler myself.
Are you?
So that's
Yeah.
that's a reason why I do enjoy.
What's your
getting
highest score?
there. My highest score is a 289.
Oh my God, my highest score is a 287.
You're
I have a trophy.
lying.
I'll go in my
You're-
attic and I'll get it.
You used to be a bowler?
Well, a long time ago, before the nails came, before I turned into a girl. But
Wow.
I have a trophy. My high score was 287.
No way.
Yeah.
So I went up to you by a little bit.
That yeah.
That's still insanely
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah.
You know, I'm still going for that perfect
We did.
game.
We were on a team called the Alligators. So it was me and my mom and my brother-in-law.
Alligator.
Yeah.
The Alligators. Yeah.
My team this past season was called Rock and Bowl instead of Rock and Roll.
Oh,
Rock and
that's
Bowl.
cool.
Yeah.
Rock
Did
and
you
bowl.
come up with
Rockin'
that?
Bulls and the
Yeah.
Alligators.
That's awesome. That's
That's
awesome.
funny.
Okay. So, do you guys have any significant others?
Not. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, we
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Had to think
'Cause
about it for a
it's nothing.
sec.
It's nothing official yet, so that's why I didn't.
Okay, so,
we're-
maybe
we're-
by Sunday it'll be official?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll ask the question again then.
Yeah.
I
so,
don't.
yeah.
No, you're single?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a girlfriend, yes.
For a long time.
Oh yeah.
Almost 2.5 years now, or
Mhm.
like 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So what is the, speaking of significant others, what's the craziest thing you've ever done in the name of love?
Craziest thing?
Yeah.
In the name of love.
Woo. I've done a lot of crazy. Actually, I don't
I don't think.
I can't- think of it right now. Like,
Playing us on the spot.
yeah, I had to think about these. Like, I don't know.
Actually,
That's
I don't
crazy.
think- I don't.
See, I knew how crazy I
Yeah.
was, so it's like, it comes right to my
Maybe I
head.
haven't lived long enough.
Oh, I had done it by your age.
Yeah, he's not even 20 yet, you know.
Well, I was crazy in high school, but I'm a girl also. We're a bit
Okay.
crazy.
All right.
And I'm a pure Irish girl, so definitely
Uh-huh.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to like Massachusetts
Oh.
yeah.
for like a week.
Yeah.
I think that might have been the
Yeah.
craziest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, your age and all. Yeah. Is that over then?
Yeah.
all-
That's
yeah,
been
it's
been-
over.
A year.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never traveled really anywhere far, but I did. You know, my ex-girlfriend had like really strict parents,
Okay.
so you know, I mean, I guess dealing with that, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like just because you love the person, I guess that's the
Yeah.
craziest thing I've ever done. But
Okay.
I mean, you learn to deal with things because you like that person so
Yeah.
much. You know.
Yeah.
For me, not too much comes to mind, but I do remember one of my first relationships early in high school. I wrote a cheesy love song for a girl to play at Team Poets, and yeah, not
Is this
That might be the
anywhere?
craziest thing. That might be the craziest thing.
Can we find this song?
no, absolutely
Anywhere?
not. No.
Maybe if
Not
you
yet.
tell us the girl, we can look up the. Nope. Okay. All right. Did it sound good?
I can't remember. No,
Oh, Lord.
probably not.
That means no. Okay. So, what band or musician would you love to just hang out with for the night?
Every single one.
I think I'm really into Mac DeMarco.
Okay.
I think he would be such a cool person to hang out with.
Okay.
Because he's kind of like crazy. I think
That'd be
whatever
fun.
I've seen from him, like it's just like he's crazy and he's just cool. He's like a cool, like you know that when someone's weird but like in a cool way.
Yeah.
That's what Mac DeMarco is.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Yeah. There's like so many I would just like to like chill with.
Any artist I like, really, like I would
Yeah.
love to meet them. Especially like I'm not that type of person to be like, oh, like when you meet someone famous or someone that it's known or you look up to. Like I'm never like oh, like just for the picture or just for like to show my friends that I met them. Like
Right.
I'd actually like to
Yeah,
meet them
to
and
meet
get
them.
to know them.
Yeah.
You know, like never. That's especially what's so cool. I always say this is so cool about like knowing like people that aren't so like huge
Mhm.
to the point where you can't even see them or have like a personal connection
Yeah.
with them. But like for all the bands we like you can, for example, for an Arrowhead, like we went up to them and we talked to them
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
we took a picture and it was like a regular person, you
Right.
know, like you got to have that face-to-face
Yeah.
interaction. So Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think since you mentioned Arrowhead, the only one I could like think of because it's one of my favorite bands. Jacob Duarte
yeah, that's it.
from Arrowhead. He's the singer,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know. He just seems like a
Chill guy.
like a
Yeah.
chill dude.
Yeah.
Really. It's
Okay.
like we like I hear the influences and it's like all the same shit like we
Right.
listen to, so it's like we probably just like I don't know, like
Mm.
eat pizza or something. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For me, I'd have to go with Foo Fighters. Dave
Yeah.
Grohl, the GOAT.
That's-
Dave
Yeah,
Grohl, for sure,
Dave
100%.
Grohl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicest guy in rock and roll.
Yeah.
And
He
You're
has
absolutely right.
he has a recording studio in his house, no? I saw
Yeah.
like
Oh,
a
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
I read his book and everything.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think my nephew read his book.
The guitarist for my band, he read his book when he had CSI in high school. Yeah, he just sat there and read the book. He's
Oh,
like,
okay.
okay, I'm gonna read the book. Yeah.
Nice.
More interesting than the
Yeah.
class.
Mm.
All right. So, if you could join any band, past or present, what band would it be?
Join any band?
Honestly,
Mhm.
Hum.
Hum?
Hum?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have their CD because Ishtar from Earworm gave me their Downward to Sevenward CD, and I looked at the little pamphlet. And it was just them like in this room full with like a bunch of pedals and wires and like guitar stuff, and it just looked so cool. And I was like, I would love to be in that band
Yeah.
because the music is insanely good.
We'd fit
And,
in,
Yeah.
I think.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I can't wait to listen to this band.
Yeah, we'll put you on. Don't worry.
So good.
I'm still trying to think.
Join
I
anything.
mean, there's so many bands I would love to
Yeah.
play with or like play. Like
Mhm.
sometimes I listen to a song and I was like, damn, I wish I wrote this. Like this is so sick.
Yeah, you just imagine yourself playing.
Yeah,
this
it's
shit.
like wow, like this is so
Nice.
sick. I mean, probably. I mean, I like Loth a lot.
Okay.
The drumming's like really fun. Like I've played it on drums. So I guess it's like the most fun to play.
Yeah.
That guy's like super creative when he writes. So I mean, I would love to play the
Okay.
music or join the band. Yeah.
Sure.
Casey's still trying to think.
Would it be Foo Fighters?
Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah,
Foo
that's-
Fighters.
Or even like Nirvana.
Nirvana. I was
Yeah.
going to say,
Nirvana.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
so cool.
Touring
yeah.
the world, you know.
Yep.
Just breaking guitars and
Mhm.
shit, you know. Just,
Yeah.
Another one, like there's like infinite amount of bands like I
Mhm.
would join. But another one I've been like thinking about is like Nothing. This shoegaze
Yeah.
band.
Okay.
Like, so cool.
And it's just like they just look like they're so like pessimistic and nihilistic, which is
Mhm.
kind of like, but also like funny.
right.
So it's like kind of like I just want to see like how it is to like write with them, cause like I don't know, it's just so
Yeah.
melodic.
Yeah. I always think about other bands' writing process all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, how do they like? I wonder how they write.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I always wonder that. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
I wouldn't even know where to start.
You
Oh,
learn.
I get
I
that
wouldn't
a
have
lot.
any
You know,
idea.
when I started,
Yeah.
when I started playing, I had like trouble making riffs,
Okay.
or like writing music in general. Like it was really bad. Like I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I have no idea. And then you eventually like, you just kind of do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would have a problem probably like having a melody of another song in my head and not being able to get that out of my head. And
Oh,
it was
really?
just-
All this,
yeah.
that happens so much.
It's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, you listen to so much music and
Yeah.
you play it all. Like it kind of just like you find yourself just making the song you just heard.
Yeah.
Like subconsciously.
But it's also like how you learn what to play. Like I took music, like I got music lessons for guitar, but where I really learned to play is like I learned to play like learning like Metallica and all.
You
those,
learn. You
like,
learn
all-
songs.
you
Like where
learn
you
songs
really
and you
get
learn-
creative is when you learn other songs.
Yeah.
for sure.
Because you get.
Maybe that's the problem.
It's
I
like,
need to learn
oh,
how to
I really
sing.
like this part of the song, and then you learn how to actually do it. Like you get that muscle-mind connection, and then you
Exactly.
apply it somewhere else,
Right.
and that's how you like make your own original stuff.
Right.
You know?
And then learning it by ear too.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Using your
what's
ear.
gonna build your ear for music.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
the
muscle.
one
It's like
thing.
muscle. It's like
One
working
thing.
out, basically.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do some rapid fire.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
No.
Hit us.
All right. What celebrity annoys you the most?
Yo, just see what.
That's my number one answer lately. Literally.
Actually, I don't think. I mean, yeah, she's annoying, but like,
Yes, she is.
I don't.
Period.
She does her thing. Whatever.
I'm probably gonna get hated, but I don't like Taylor Swift.
Okay. Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Sorry. I don't know.
You're not the first person to say it.
Really?
I respect her. I think she's a
Yeah.
really smart person. Like I think that
I don't
she's
know.
really.
It's just like
I don't think she's what everybody says, but I feel like she's put her work in. She's worked really hard,
Yeah.
and I mean, she's,
I don't know. It's just like I guess I'm just like somewhat snobby when it comes to like pop music.
Yeah.
Because all of pop, like not all pop, but like Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
and
be
all
signing
those
the
big
same
pop
lately.
bands,
mhm.
not the biggest fan. Only
Yeah.
because like, but that's just like my personal preference. you
Yeah,
know? No actual hate towards them.
Right.
Obviously.
yeah.
All right, go Casey.
I'm really stumped right now.
Mm.
I'm trying to think who annoys me.
Any celebrity, they just look at you and like, oh, this guy again.
That's exactly how I won't watch anything with Brad Pitt. He annoys
Really?
me to death. Yeah. If my husband even suggests it, he gets yelled at
Wow.
because I just can't stand him that much. I don't know why. It's something. I think it's his acting. Everything is the same. The only movie I ever liked with him in it, well, two of them, was Legends of the Fall and Dog. But
Legends of the Fall.
the one where Fight Club. Yeah,
Fight Club.
that's
That
the
one- that
only
one's good.
those two, like those were the only two I ever saw him actually get into a different character. All the other ones, he's the same exact freaking character.
Damn.
It was pretty good in California too. Okay, so maybe there's a couple movies but I don't like. I don't like them.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know any like movie stars. I mean some, but like that's not my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll copy him and say Taylor Swift.
All right. Okay, that's fine. All right. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Cake.
All right. Driving or flying?
Driving.
Depends.
Depends.
Depends. If it's really, really, really long, like,
I'm still
Uh,
driving, bro.
I think driving with friends is better.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
like a road trip.
Like road trip
Road
would be
trip?
cool, but like if I'm driving by myself for 8 hours,
No,
Flying.
fly it.
I'll do
Yeah.
it.
flying, yeah.
I get that. That
I
makes
got, like-
that makes sense.
8 albums to listen to there.
Yeah. No, and I love it when I'm just in the car singing on the top of my lungs, driving everybody
Wait,
crazy.
I need to mention one band that I forgot to, because this is my
Oh.
favorite band.
Oh.
Failure.
Oh, Failure's
Oh.
cool.
Oh.
From 90s too.
I just had to put it out there because
Okay.
it was one of my favorite bands ever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Failure's cool.
All
Yeah,
right.
cool.
So big dogs or small dogs?
Medium dogs.
Big
Medium,
dogs.
huh? Big.
Small.
Like I want like what's it called, Doberman.
Okay.
Like if I had a dog, right now I have a Maltese, so it's
Okay.
a small one, and I love him. But like if I had like to choose my own dog, it'd be like a Doberman, something
Okay.
like big.
That was when I was younger. I lived on the river, and the dogs across the river were Dobermans, and I thought they were so cute, and I always
Yeah.
wanted one, but then I just never got one.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
hope I get one.
It's not too
I
late.
like big dogs.
It's not too late. That's
Well, I
Big dogs
have
are
my-
so fun, though. I think big dogs are really
I
fun.
love them. I
Yeah.
love big dogs. All right, so
Casey's dog. Small or big? Casey?
I said small.
He said small.
Like a little chihuahua or something.
oh, I hate chihuahuas. I'm sorry. I think they just
The ones that don't
the
yap.
yippers. That drives me crazy. But
Fernando's dog.
all right, so unfortunately we have to close.
Oh yeah.
But if you had a message to any of your fans, what would it be? And let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're playing July 13th at
Anchors Away.
Yes, Anchors
Yeah.
Away.
So
And we have songs out on Sunshower.
yes.
On Spotify.
Under Sunshower.
Follow us on
Under
Instagram at SunshowerFL, and then you can
Sunshower
find
FL.
a link that'll take you in the bio to take you to our Spotify, TikTok, whatever, SunshowerFL, and then yeah,
Listen to them.
And you're going to be coming out with merch soon, right?
Yes.
that's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
As
I'm trying to
for
put it.
a message, if you want to do anything artistic, like a band or start drawing, do it.
Ooh.
You know,
Yeah.
Agreed.
put yourself
Exactly.
out there, practice a lot, and do what you love.
Exactly.
Preach it.